Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
How you doing, Brent?
I'm good, Dave. Good to see you.
Like your hair, like your shirt.
Oh, wow. Okay, thanks.
You bet you. I forgot your pork chop. I was going to bring the pork chop out. And
you really don't even have one, do you? I mean, just be honest. You were feeling bad and you made it all up yesterday.
No.
And so the idea was, I'll go to the store and buy one and cook it up for Brent quick. And, you never really had one to begin with.
I feel
and then you
bad.
didn't, and then you didn't want to take the time to make one.
I feel bad that you feel that I would not be honest with you on that. I have a pork chop for you. I just left it in the fridge.
So now it's a day older.
Well, it was...
I mean, if you don't bring it in till tomorrow now, now it's going to be a day older.
Well, wait,
so, thanks a lot.
Just hold on, just relax. Somehow I just feel like I get you worked up sometimes. I've got a very wonderful wife. I text her.
You do.
And I said, Joan, would you bring out Brent's pork chop?
Oh my! Now you've got me feeling bad again.
So she's bringing it. She's bringing it out.
I start to complain and pout, and now it sounds like I'm going to get my way. Wow.
Yeah, and it was going to happen whether you pouted or not.
Yeah.
Yes. So Joan is on her way with the pork chop, I believe.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
And by the way, it's National Selfie Day, so if you like the pork chop, we could all get behind the pork chop and have our selfie take.
You bet. Yeah, we'll take a selfie with the pork chop this morning. Absolutely.
Some people believe that Paris Hilton started the selfie.
Oh?
According to this article, but it actually goes back 150 years. The selfie started when the first self-portrait was taken by an amateur chemist named Robert Cornelius back in 1839. And he was testing out a new photography process. So that was really the first selfie, but it's gone crazy.
It has.
No one really knows who coined the term selfie, by the way. Most likely originated in Australia because they'd like to put IE on the end of words like, Aussie, Barbie, footy. By 2013, selfie had been selected as Oxford's Dictionary's Word of the Year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Then the selfie stick. You don't see so many sticks anymore.
Not anymore, but they were a rage at one time. Remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah. The selfie stick.
Lots of birthdays today. By the way, it's the anniversary of the vinyl LP. 75 years ago today, Columbia Records brought out the LP. It launched the Microgroove 12-inch 33 1/3 RPM vinyl LP, extending the record's playing time by 20 minutes and allowing way more music to be crammed onto a single disc. The launching of the album. Before then, you could only get, a few songs on a record, mostly one song on a 45. But 75 years ago today. And now vinyl is huge again.
Yeah, making a comeback.
It's big. So Nicole Kidman is celebrating her birthday today. She is Oscar-winning star of The Undoing, Bombshell, Big Little Lies, and married to country star Keith Urban. She's had a lot more movies than that. She's done a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah.
She's 56 today.
Is she?
Yep. Brian Wilson is 81, legendary Beach Boy. John Goodman is 71 today. By the way, he's lost 200 pounds in the last number of years. Started exercising and quit drinking, probably right after The Big Lebowski. Come on in, Joan. Joan's here.
Oh, Joan is here.
Lionel Richie is 74 today.
Oh, 74.
Yeah.
Now, come on. You got to play a little Lionel Richie on the show today.
No.
Come on now.
Josh
All
Lucas is
night
52.
long, all night.
Please,
Little
please,
dancing
Brent.
on the ceiling.
Please.
Come on, Dave.
Michael Anthony is 69, former bassist for the rock band Van Halen. And John Taylor, 63, bass player for the rock band Duran Duran. Happy birthday if you're having one. Oh, Joan, thank you so much. Boy, you smell good.
Well, thank you. Hi, Brent.
Hi, Joan.
There it is. Oh, wait. I'm not sure that's the right. Did you grab the right one? There was hamburger right beside that in a foil wrap just like that.
I think I grabbed the right one.
Well, we better open it up and check it out. Would you want to sit over there for real quick and we better check. I thought
Wow.
Joan's going, oh, great.
Yeah, oh, great.
Hey, I'll make you feel better. The Red Sox are just red hot.
They are. It's
My,
so exciting.
Congratulations.
It's time because
Yeah.
it's been a dismal season so far up
I know.
until recently, and the sweep of the Yankees was
Always makes you feel
nothing
good, don't
better.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave said the other night when it was 15-5, well, that wasn't much of a game. And I said, it was a perfect game.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The only thing could have been better was if they'd shut him out.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Always fun when you shut out the Yankees.
Yes. Yes.
I thought we were doing a pork chop here.
Well,
sorry.
there's priorities.
That's right.
And the Cubs, didn't they win yesterday?
Yeah, they're kind of hot, too.
Oh, boy.
I'm just saying.
Could be the year.
Unlike the Red Sox, though, we play in one of the worst divisions in the league. You play in one of the best.
But they haven't played many of their division people. I mean, this was the
haven't they
first
yet?
meeting between the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. They don't meet them again until September or August.
Really?
Yeah, it's
that
weird.
seems kind of odd. But yeah, the Cubs. Sorry, Joan and I have hijacked the show. Just
Yeah.
relax a little bit.
It's okay.
Slide the mic towards you there.
Oh, I don't really need to be on the air.
You are on the air,
Oh,
just so it'd be
okay.
nice to hear what you're saying.
Maybe, maybe not.
But no,
That's true.
the Cubs play in one of the worst divisions in the league. So we've even though they've been not playing very well until late, they never lost touch. So now I think we're only 2-3 games out of first.
It's a tight division.
It is very tight.
Excuse
yeah.
me, we have guests coming in,
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Dave.
sorry.
and we need to play the game, which you provide the questions
Yes,
for.
that's fine.
But I don't think that's the right package, Joan.
What do you want me to do about that?
I don't think it's the pork chop.
Well,
Well,
it
I don't want to eat raw hamburger.
looks a little flat for a hamburger patty.
Not really.
Okay.
I think. Can you open it up?
Can I open it up?
Or Brant could open it up.
I don't care. You want to open it, Brent?
Well, okay.
It's your
I
pork
must
chop.
say, this is it's a nice size pork chop.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well,
Yes,
I hope it meets your
Oh yeah.
approval.
Oh my goodness! It's been eaten.
What?
I'm not eating this thing.
What? What's
There's
wrong?
like, can you see this on
Dave.
video? That's disgusting.
Dave
So
Burney.
you took a bite out of it. Look at that.
I don't think I took a bite out of it.
I can pretty much guarantee you I didn't.
I know
saying.
Joan didn't. That's terrible. It smells awfully good though.
Well, it was-
Maybe Grant snuck over.
Is, is this Grant's leftover pork chop?
I don't know.
Is that what this is?
Maybe
No,
he
I-
didn't like
Well,
what we provided and he brought it back and left it in the refrigerator.
Oh,
I
boy,
haven't-
you're all heart, Bernie. Thanks a lot.
I have no idea.
You wake up. Did you take a bite out of it this morning?
That's
is this your breakfast?
That's a huge bite.
That's a huge bite.
We could do some forensic
And what-
analysis
and
and
here's-
test his teeth, his bite.
Here's the thing that really bothers me. As I investigate this and look at it, at first I'm like, oh, he took a knife, and cut it out.
looks
and
jagged.
It's jagged. Yes, he actually ate this.
That's a giant
It's
bite.
unbelievable.
Wow.
How do you
Dave.
know?
You're all heart.
How do you
Bernie.
know it was
Thanks
me?
A lot.
How do you know I did
Well,
it?
I think
Well,
we're
by
only two
process of
people live
elimination.
in our home, as far as I know.
And I guarantee you it's way too big of a bite for one of your cats.
I don't know. Willow
So-
might have did that.
Well, Willow will be very sick if she ate that pork chop.
I don't. I can't believe you're accusing me of taking a bite out of Brent's pork chop. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, he wouldn't do that, would he, Brent?
Oh no. No,
Never.
no. And somehow, some way, he's going to find a way to send me a bill for this. I guarantee it.
Well, here's what you do. You use one of his very sharp knives and you cut out around that.
Are they very sharp?
Oh, well, he won't sharpen the knives I use.
Oh.
Very.
She'd hurt herself.
I'm kind of accident prone.
She usually, she bleeds once a week in the kitchen.
I didn't bleed on that pork chop. I can guarantee that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've got to take. I'm going to. First off, it's wrapped very nicely. It's in a plastic bag, and then it's wrapped up in tinfoil. I'm going to take it out of the plastic bag so that people watching on video can truly see the bite that has been taken out of this pork chop.
That's huge.
Good grief. Please tell me that wasn't just one bite. That's just monstrous.
I have no idea.
What'd you do, nibble on it?
Maybe he's like those snakes who can unclick their jaws
stop.
and just extend their mouth.
You're accusing.
I got it. Are you the one that seasons these?
I do season them.
It just smells delicious.
Thank you. I guess they're okay. They get eaten, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. I don't even know what to say, because I'm not going to lie. I was extremely looking forward to the pork chop this morning.
I don't blame you.
Because thank you, Dave. Because I wake up late. I don't wake up early. I wake up just in time to get ready and come to work. So I didn't have breakfast, obviously. So I was looking forward to the pork chop, but I'm not eating it.
I would just cut around
I'm not eating it now.
Bite mark.
I don't know what you guys. It's just like you've just decided. I took a bite out of the pork chop.
I don't know what the other options would be.
Who else could have done? Now here's. I don't know. I don't even have.
I don't think Paul stopped by in the middle of the night and took a bite of a pork chop.
Well,
Oliver's not staying with you, is he?
No, he's camping.
He wouldn't eat a cold pork chop, probably. Paul, if he was stopped by, that would be totally gone.
It would.
Maybe the bone. Maybe the bone too. I don't know. Well, thanks, Joan. I think you may as well just take it back.
I think Brent can cut around it.
I don't think. Knowing Brent, I don't think he will.
Disinfect
I don't know
it.
if. Well, first off, I can't eat a cold pork chop. I just can't. So it's going to have to be heat. I'll just nuke it really good.
There you go. Oh,
In the
good
microwave.
idea. That'll kill any germ.
It'll kill everything.
All right. I'm sorry, Brent. That's
okay.
kind of a.
Not nearly as sorry as I am. You talk about disappointment.
That's not a very
When
nice gift. You remember that.
Open it up and
Payback.
half of it's been eaten.
You and Shelley have provided a lovely meal to our home, and Dave raved over the cookies. So the next time, if you're inclined to bring something over, go ahead and nibble out of it.
Oh, I will.
John,
Take a bite out of every cookie.
John, we have to keep. We have to go. The show has to keep
Okay.
going.
All right. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe. Good to visit with you.
Good to visit with you too, Brent. We'll talk baseball
That sounds good. Always love doing that.
and the College World Series.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who are you rooting for?
Well, I'm rooting for Oral Roberts. It just broke my heart that they lost to Florida the other night.
I'm rooting for Wake Forest.
Are you?
Well, I don't know why.
Did
They
they
haven't
play-
been there forever.
Did they play yesterday?
They did.
Did they win?
Who'd they beat? LSU.
Oh, so they're in the driver's seat then.
Yes.
They're 2-0.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, gotta go, I guess.
Bye, Joan.
Duty calls. Bye.
thanks for bringing the pork chop and baseball news.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
See you, Joan.
Bye, Dave. Bye,
Thank
Brent.
you.
Bye, Joan.
Boy,
I can't believe you ate off the pork chop. Can I just be on? First off, everybody listening knows you did. So here's my question: did it happen this morning or did it happen last night? When did you take a bite out of it? Because if this is a fresh bite, I don't know if I can handle it.
Well, I do.
But if you gnawed on it last night, you know what? We're getting probably close to well over 12 hours, maybe, since you took a bite out of it. Actually, here's the thing that is really concerning as I continue to think about this. Obviously, with the way it's been, chewed on, you just grabbed it with your hand and started eating it. So not only have you eaten it, you got your hand all over the pork chop too. Now, I don't know if I can eat it or not. Now, if there would have been just cut marks and it looked like you took a knife and a fork and just took a chunk out of it, that wouldn't bother me at all. But obviously, you just grabbed it and took a bite out of it, which means you grabbed it with your hand. Yuck.
I could be falsely accused here. It could be.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so sorry.
No one actually saw.
Are you trying to tell me that the pork chop was made like that? you took when you went to the store, it was cooked with a bite out of it? Hard for me to believe. I can't answer
that question right now. I don't know what to say. I'm a little.
But the fact now that I realize the only way you could have eaten the pork chop like you did with these bite marks in it is you just grabbed it with your hand and started gnawing on it.
Well, that's the way you eat a cold pork chop.
I'm bothered by that now.
Well,
the fact that you got your hand all over it. Yuck.
Well, can't we just agree that it's the thought that counts? I mean, I couldn't help myself. I'm gonna.
So you just admitted it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I was wrapping
At least
it
you're
up.
man enough to.
I was wrapping it up last night, and.
Oh, you were wrapping it up and preparing it for me.
Yes, to bring it out.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help myself, and I took a bite out of it, and so then I wrapped it up, and that's why I kind of left it at the house.
So in other words, that's why this end part here has no seasoning on it, because you wiped all the seasoning off of it because you grabbed it with your hand to start eating it.
Yeah, and then I was able to lick my fingers afterwards. Because
please tell me you didn't touch pork chop after you licked your fingers, did you?
No, I don't remember. For sure.
It smells delicious, though.
The
seasoning that you put on that
good.
Smells great.
She makes great pork chops. Honestly.
Yeah, well, I probably never know.
Well,
how great she makes pork chops. Well, you've started on it. You just as well finish it. To be honest with you, I mean.
Well, I might wait and see if some of our guests.
You've eaten almost half of it.
Maybe some of our guests want a bite.
Yeah, just all of our guests that come in today, feel free to just take a bite of the pork chop. It's our gift to you.
One thing for sure you can feel good about when you go to the Tumbleweed Cafe.
Yes.
Come on in. When you go to the Tumbleweed Cafe, you don't have to worry about somebody else having any of your food before you eat it.
No.
And it's really tasty, too.
It is very tasty.
Have a chair.
In fact, Dave.
Yes.
Their casserole of the week. Now, these are the ones that are already made.
Right.
Frozen, ready to go. You can purchase, take them home, put them in the oven, and you'll have supper ready to go for the night. Their casserole of the week is the tuna noodle casserole at the Tumbleweed Cafe.
That sounds good.
That's casserole of the week.
That sounds great. We'll hear from the Tumbleweed. Do we want to give away a certificate, or do we have time?
I don't know. Do we have time?
I think so.
Okay. This would be for a take and bake small casserole.
Oh, wow.
That's what the certificate is for.
You have a question? Or?
I do have a question.
How big of a bite can you take out of... No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Here, our trivia question is about hit songs of 1973.
All right.
In 1973, the Edgar Winter Group released a monster instrumental song which climbed to #1 in the U.S. Billboard charts. Can you name the song? Your choices are Loch Ness, Dracula, Godzilla, or Frankenstein. In 1973, the Edgar Winter Group released a monster instrumental song which climbed to #1 in the U.S. Billboard charts. Can you name it? If you can, call us at 872-2801.
Hours may have changed at the Tumbleweed Cafe, but delicious home-style food isn't going anywhere. Open 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily for dine-in. Their new Wake and Bake Nook will be open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's as simple as driving through and picking up some take-home meals. In the morning, it's all about delicious breakfast, including burritos, sandwiches, cinnamon rolls, biscuits and gravy, and more. Family time around your table and a delicious meal at home start at the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow.
And we have a caller on the line. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
This is Catherine.
Catherine, how you doing?
Oh, I'm awful tired.
Well, you just better get some rest.
Well,
we can cheer you up. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Well, maybe we can get you a casserole from Tumbleweed. Here's Brent.
Okay, Catherine, in 1973, the Edgar Winter Group released a monster instrumental song which climbed to #1 on the U.S. Billboard charts. Was it Loch Ness, Dracula, Godzilla, or Frankenstein?
I'm going to say Loch Ness.
No.
Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry,
sorry, Catherine. That wasn't it.
Okay, that's
Sorry.
all right.
Good guess, though.
Yes.
The answer was Frankenstein.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Catherine.
Thank you.
Yep. Get some rest.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Okay. Whoop, there's a little dog there. We'll take a quick time out. We have a special guest in the studio from Arrow Seed.
Is pain keeping you from doing what you love? If your neck, shoulders, back, or knees are preventing you from feeling your best, it's time to take action. Whether you've had it for years or it's due to a recent injury, you don't have to live with the pain. Pearson Physical Therapy of Broken Bow offers personalized treatments and flexible appointments that work around your busy schedule. Call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or visit us on the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the month of June is one more good reason. Palmer Monuments After Memorial Day Sale. Go and see Palmer Monument today, and when you bring the coupon from the newspaper, receive additional savings off their already reduced prices. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs, and they'll save you money too. During the After Memorial Day sale at Palmer Monument Company of Broken Bow and Lexington.
Your mornings sound better.
If you're driving in the car on the way to work, it just makes your day more enjoyable just listening to them.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Well, I believe this is the first, Brent. Arrow Seed is here, but this is the first time we've had a special guest. Well, this special guest in, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Now, we know this wonderful person. Would you introduce yourself to our radio audience?
Sure. I'm Lori French.
Lori French.
Good to see you, Lori.
Years ago, when you first moved here, you was working with Mid-Nebraska, I think, and brought clients out, and we got to know each other. And then your husband, Lynn, helped us out with some engineering here. And,
right.
yeah.
Right.
That's been a while back, right?
That has been over, 35 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
35 years. Well, it's good to have you in. Are you going to be telling some jokes this morning since Logan is not here?
Well, I don't know. I was going to hand this over to Brent. I got some bad dad jokes. I don't know. They're plastered all over on this canvas, I guess, at the airport that was sent to me. I don't know. There's one here. What was the one about the cow?
What do you call a cow with no legs, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think so. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
There you go, ground beef.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's your joke for the day.
Oh.
That's from Logan.
Thanks, Lori.
Yeah.
So you've been with Arrow Seed for a while now. When did you start?
Actually, just a couple months. It was right around the middle of March.
Okay.
So just brand new, newbie on the block.
Just in time for spring with all the gardening and all of the things that really get to hop in that time of year. So you kind of got a crash course, I bet.
Yeah, I did. But we're going, and it's been a great couple months so far.
Good,
so.
good. Well, you have some notes there. What do you have?
I do. Well, I guess 4th of July, believe it or not, is coming around the corner. So we do still have our master-built charcoal grills and a smoker. It's combined into one, so they can either grill or smoke. They use the lumps or the briquettes. The cool thing is the charcoal hopper, it holds about 12 or more hours of fuel. And of course, you can program it now with your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth. And we've got 3 different sizes. I can't even remember what the model numbers are, but smaller, medium, and
Yeah, just come in
large.
and take a look.
Yeah, they're really nice, I guess. I still use a little tiny Weber grill with charcoal, so I guess I got to get an update.
Well, you can kind of make your choice as you go along there.
Yeah, and then along that same line, as far as 4th of July and doing your camping thing, we've got a couple of those can cookers that are really cool, and they cook by steam. You put the vegetables on the bottom, and then you can add the liquid, and then you put your meat on the top, and it only takes about an hour, so you can put that on your campfire or camper or whatever. And then if you're having some type of a celebration and you want to spruce up your home a little bit, we still have the garden flags. They're patriotic. They're red, white, and blue. And then we also have the magnetic mill covers that are also, red, white, and blue. So if you want to get festive, you can do that as well. I guess on the garden side of things, we're kind of hopping. We're kind of done with our fruits and vegetable plants. But we still have lots of different products that we can use for herbicides to get your nasty weeds or get rid of those pesky insects. We're into our lawn care program. We'll be sending out information on our 3rd step to our customers that do our lawn program. So that's up and going. Let me see. What else do we have in the store? That's kind of mostly what I do at Aeroseed is our retail end of it. We do have rain gauges.
There you go.
We've got the tiny ones that you can just put on the post, or you've got the big, long, easy read ones, which are nice. So you can just look out the window and you can see how much rain you've got. We've sold quite a bit of those, so we've got those. And then 2 of the things that I did not know that even really were garden products were the hot caps. Do you guys know what hot caps are?
We've been told about them those work nice too.
Yeah, they do. So again, we have those in 2 different sizes. You can cover your plants to protect them from the heat or the wind or, strong rains or anything like that. Also, with our garden hoses, we've got soaker hoses also and just regular hoses. But we also have the self-coiling hoses.
Yes.
Which are really nice because I'm the one that does a lot of the watering. And so here I am fighting with, a 50 long hose trying to get it wound up. Yeah. And so those are really nice. And then still with the garden products, we've got our mulch that we provide to our customers. If they come in, we've got them in big bags, and it's the shredded mulch. So it's supposed to stay in place, which it does. I bought a couple of bags myself, and it's the cedar mulch, so we still have quite a bit of that.
Okay.
So that's kind of how things are hopping at Aeroseed on the retail side.
All right. And I know that Logan sometimes talks about quality gloves for fencing and that sort of thing.
Yes. Yep. And that's the other thing. A lot of guys have been coming in and doing their fencing. Between Logan and Robbie, we have quite a selection of Gallagher. And if there's fencers that need fixing, we've got that going. So, yeah, fencing products there's a whole wall, and I'm still learning on what each thing is and their codes and that kind of stuff.
There's a lot to learn there, yeah. But always good quality. I mean, Aeroseed's known for, if they stock something, it's going to be the best quality and service after the sale, like you say. So
Right. And one of the things that I do a lot with is, of course, helping customers with their grass seeds. So we still have our big bins with our grass seed that we sell. So
okay. fertilizer and all of that.
Yep, and Jim and Logan are available if they've got questions or, like I said, I'm learning. I'm getting educated, so
Well, we're
if
glad.
I don't know the answer, I'll definitely try and find the right one for you. So,
Yeah, well, you've got a lot of years of experience behind you there that can help. If you have a question, you can pass that along to your customers. But it's great having you in this morning, and
well, thank you.
I appreciate you stopping by, and I'm glad you're at Aeroseed. It was nice to see your face there last time I was there, and you were working with Logan, and that has to be sometimes challenging to work with Logan.
Well, I've known Logan for a really long time. He's just kind of a son. It's like
Yeah.
now he has two moms after him at the store. So
That's perfect. Thanks, Lori.
So thanks, guys.
You bet.
Have a great day.
You too. It is news time here on The Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. A Coast Guard official has just told CNN they're expanding the search for the lost Titanic tourist submersible into deeper waters. CBS's Chanel Call.
The small vessel vanished on Sunday. Rescuers are racing against time, hoping to find it in a remote part of the Atlantic.
5 people on board left with 96 hours worth of oxygen. There are more severe storms and intense heat in the forecast for parts of the South. Meteorologist Reynolds Wolf at the Weather Channel.
The heat is going to be just intense from San Angelo back to Del Rio, Austin, even into Houston and Corpus Christi. Just unbelievable heat, and we expect that heat to continue as we make our way through much of the week.
President Biden addresses his administration's initiatives to address the climate crisis during a stop in coastal California.
The Department of Energy is going to announce that it's investing more than $2 billion to modernize our electric grid to be more climate resilient.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, a Grand Island woman was arrested over the weekend after police said she hid a child during a house fire. It happened just before 3 p.m. on Saturday in the 600 block of South Eddy Street. The Grand Island Fire Department responded to a structure fire called in by neighbors reporting smoke and flames on the side of the house. Battalion Chief Scott Kuhl said a smoker grill was too close to the side of the house and started the siding on fire. Crews were able to get the fire put out quickly, and the fire did not extend into the house. It caused an estimated $7,500 in damages. Grand Island police say a man said he was the only occupant of the house, but eventually said there were more inside. The Grand Island Fire Department did a sweep of the home and eventually located people inside. One of them was 35-year-old Jessica Fountain, who police say was hiding under blankets inside a closet with a 4-year-old child. Fountain had an active Hall County warrant. The Grand Island Fire Department said they called out multiple times to clear the home, and due to standard procedure, had their self-contained breathing apparatus masks on when they went in to search, where there was a little haze due to the smoke. Fountain told police she didn't hear the firefighters call out and denied she was hiding. Police said she put the child in a potentially dangerous situation, depending on if the fire was eventually put out successfully or the smoke could have impacted the child's breathing. She was taken into custody. That's Nebraska News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
News from the NBA, where Golden State Warriors star Draymond Green has declined his $27.5 million player option for next season and will become an unrestricted free agent. The Warriors say they want to bring him back. In baseball games of note, the Reds won their 9th in a row, beating the Rockies 5-4. Joey Votto, first game back for Cincinnati after missing 10 months from shoulder surgery, had a home run and the go-ahead RBI. The Reds are now in first place in the NL Central, a half game up on Milwaukee as the Brewers lost to the Diamondbacks 9-1. Giants won their 8th straight, beating the Padres 7-4 in 10 innings. Mike Yastrzemski 3-run walk-off homer wins it for San Francisco. AL West leading Rangers down the White Sox 5-2. The AL Central leading Twins lost to the Red Sox 9-3, and despite Minnesota still being in first place, they're also under 500 now on the season, 36-37. Marlins over the Blue Jays 11-0. Luis Arraez from Miami hit 5 hits. His average is now back up to 400 on the season.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, look for sunny to partly cloudy conditions with high temperatures working up to 90. Winds becoming gusty from the south and southeast, increasing to 15 to 25. Then for tonight, mostly cloudy with showers and storms becoming likely, a low of 65. Wednesday, still lingering chance for some showers and storms, otherwise becoming partly sunny back to 84. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
Guys, stop putting your love life on hold. U.S. Pharmacy has some exciting news. If you've been wanting to try Viagra or Cialis, now is the perfect time. Call today and receive 50 little blue or little yellow pills for only $120 with free shipping. Why order some low-dose sildenafil from one of those subscription services when we can give you what you want now? Call 800-711-6818 and we'll rush your order, discreetly packaged to your door. Been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? Call U.S. Pharmacy at 800-711-6818 for as little as only $120 for 50 pills. Need your package in a hurry? Call 800-711-6818 and ask about our express shipping option, and we'll rush your order to you as soon as possible. Save money on the little blue or yellow pill you've been wanting to try. Again, 800-711-6818 now. That's 800-711-6818.
8:07, it is 71 degrees outside under a sunny sky. Winds are picking up now out of the south-southeast, 5 and 6, 7, 8 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is on a slow rise this morning at 29.95, humidity at 70%. High yesterday was 90 with an overnight low of 64. Sunset today at 9:15. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:05 as we approach the first day of summer. 2 inches and 5/100 precipitation recorded so far this month. That's a look at the weather. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on a Tuesday.
Hear that? Dave's on the mower again. This is your chance to call in and register to win the Promo giveaway. Call 308-872-2801.
Give us a call at 872-2801 and get yourself registered.
Custer County Foundation.
Give for Custer County is a fundraising campaign to support the work of Custer County nonprofits that have registered to participate. Donations can be made June 15th through June 30th to be counted towards Give for Custer County. This is important because there's a $50,000 matching pool and incentive prizes for the 29 participating nonprofits. Can't donate in person? Online donations will be accepted through June 30th. To learn more, go to custercountyfoundation.org/give for Custer County. That's custercountyfoundation.org/give, the number 4, Custer County. Going on through June 30th. Give for Custer County.
Preserving our heritage, planning our future. Custer County Foundation.
Do you have a laundry list of projects to do around your home? Refresh your space by completing that list of home improvement projects with the help of a HELOC from Bruning Bank. If an updated look is not enough and you're ready to buy a new home, we can help with that too. Navigating a home purchase can be confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let our friendly, experienced staff guide you to owning the home of your dreams. You can apply in person, online at bruningbank.com, or give us a call at 308-872-2757 to get started. Bruning Bank, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 473773, member FDIC.
The morning Sandhills Drive never sounded so good.
In the mornings, we don't have to fight over the radio because it's one station.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
8:25. Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show on this Tuesday morning. Talk a little bit more about the tumbleweed before we move on. You know, talking about the specials they have at noon, and we read them every day, or Brent reads them a lot, and so does Jeremy on Party Line. And over here on KCNI at 11 o'clock, the Bon Appetit. And they just have such wonderful specials, and they do their very best to make it affordable and tasty at the same time. So if you haven't been in for a while, especially noon, then on Sundays they have the buffet, which is very, very popular because it's an all-you-can-eat affair, and it's always home-cooked style food that you can enjoy after church, or you can come in and even have a lot of people, part of the folks go to the buffet and the other ones have breakfast. You know, you can order off the menu. So lots of options there. And speaking of great staff, they have great people there to take care of you. But if you just want to drive through, you can call ahead and order what you would like and pick it up. Or you can stop through and pick up those ready-made casseroles and breakfast sandwiches and all the different things that they're offering now that they've changed things up a bit at the Tumbleweed. They do close at 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, but the drive-through stays open till 6 so you can pick up those things, take them home, and warm them up for supper. So they've got it going on at the Tumbleweed, and they are open 7 days a week. And they'd love to have you stop in. If you haven't been in for a while, come in and have a home-style cooked meal at the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Carmen will take care of you.
Yes, she will. They do a good job of that.
Oh, and just down the highway, coming up this way towards us, down Highway 2, is WinQuest. And they are having their summer tool sale. And it's underway, started on June 12th. It runs through the 24th. So 2 full weeks to save on all the Napa-branded tools, as well as many DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman tools. And whether you're a master lawnmower or a 4-bay shop owner, you'll find the tools you need and at great prices. Tool purchases qualify you for prizes including a gear wrench tool cart and a Carmichael jack stand. That's June 12th through the 24th at WinQuest Incorporated, your local Napa store on Highway 2. And that tool sale has been going on for a number of years, and that runs through the 24th at WinQuest Incorporated, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
The Nebraska Lottery wants to remind you about a new scratch game that they have out now called Living Lucky with Luke Combs. Now, the cool thing about this is if you don't win a prize playing the $5 Living Lucky with Luke Combs scratch game, you can still win because there's a second chance promotion going on with this game. You can enter your non-winning tickets at anylottery.com through August 1st in the Living Lucky with Luke Combs second chance promotion. 2 winners will be drawn to win a once-in-a-lifetime VIP trip to see Luke Combs in concert at the historic Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, plus the chance to win $5,000. During the trip, one Nebraska winner will be selected to win $10,000. Both Nebraska winners will then be entered into a drawing with all state winners for the $500,000 grand prize, and Luke Combs himself will award the grand prize on stage at the end of the concert. To learn more, go to anylottery.com.
Mark Stock right after these words.
Need gear for the softball and baseball diamond? Geared for Sports and Broken Bow has all kinds of equipment and shoes for the season. What Scott doesn't have in store, he can try to find for you. Geared for Sports has competitive pricing, so there's no need to go out of town or search the web. Find it right on the square in Broken Bow. There's a reason it's called Geared for Sports. They're prepared to gear you up for whatever sport you play. Visit them soon in Broken Bow. Geared for Sports.
Varney Health Mart is your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, as well as a helpful place to pick up unique gifts and toys. Varney Health Mart's selection of children's books is stocked with great options to read with your toddler. We all know reading helps build language and thinking skills. Even before children can talk, Storytime helps build babies' brains. What a great baby shower gift a book would make. Check them out at Varney Health Mart, downtown Broken Bow. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Well, good morning, everybody. BigIron.com and Sullivan Auctioneers will be having an auction today of construction equipment, semi-trucks, dump trucks. We've got lowboy trailers selling, grain trailers, loader backhoes, bulldozers, excavators. Big sale, over 800 items selling online. Equipment located in Huntington, Indiana, Hamilton, Illinois, and Bird Island, Minnesota. The equipment brought into the yards and is available to be picked up there with loading assistance. The online auction starts to close this morning at 8:30. So if you're looking for items that are represented by the owners, we encourage you to dial up the Big Iron website, check out the skid steers. And here's a 2013 Ford F-250 Platinum 4x4 crew cab pickup that is selling, getting a lot of attention, and a Mack Granite quad axle dump truck selling today as well. A 2019 Caterpillar 289D compact track loader. Those are just a few of the many items that will sell today. And also this afternoon, folks, we've got our special livestock sale. We got some Wagyu steers and heifers, and we've got some Red Angus breeding bulls. If you're looking for some animals selling in Creston, Nebraska, Kimball, Nebraska, Hugo, Colorado, the Melot Ranch is selling some really nice bulls on today's online auction. Once again, livestock sales at 1 o'clock this afternoon here on Big Iron. And tomorrow, a big sale, folks, on the Wednesday Big Iron online auction. DJ Auto Sales, Inc. out of Cedar Rapids, Nebraska. A full collection of classic signs and an auto part store sale. Please check those items out. Heck Ventures, LLC in Sunray, Texas. They've got some late model semi-trucks, late model Peterbilts that will sell. Sioux Angus Cattle Ranch out of Springview, Nebraska, folks. Check out their New Holland tractors and their 2022 Titan 24-foot gooseneck livestock trailer. The equipment is in outstanding condition for these folks. And then on Thursday, June the 22nd, AgriVision Equipment Group, LLC, with various locations across Iowa. They've got some late model combines. Two 2020 John Deere S780 combines will sell. A 2016 John Deere R4038 cell-propelled sprayer. There's a couple 2018 and 19 John Deere S780 combines as well. A John Deere 8360R mechanical front tractor. All these items sell with no reserve. And then we'll finish up the week with the Flightline LFS Inc. retirement sale. This is aviation equipment, including some airplanes, folks. They have got a Cessna 172N Skyhawk 2 airplane that will sell. In addition, they've got a lot of support equipment for working on planes. They've also got a 1972 Cessna 182P airplane on this retirement auction. A lot of parts, folks, too. So if you're in aviation, you're going to want to check it out. Go to the Big Iron website for that particular sale that concludes on June the 22nd here on BigIron.com. Big week of auctions. Thank you very much for supporting the Big Iron sellers. And if you have any questions about how you can sell some of your equipment on an upcoming Big Iron online auction, we encourage you to call us at 1-800-937-3558 or go to BigIron.com for more information.
Is it time for your whole family to update their sandals or flip-flops? Look no further than Bow Bootery in Broken Bow. Right now, enjoy 20% off all sandals and flip-flops. Summer is officially here this week, so there's no better time than now to find fun, comfortable, and stylish shoes that range from casual to dressy. 20% off sandals and flip-flops this week at your home-owned shoe store, Bow Bootery on the Square.
Father's Day savings are at Gary's Superfoods through Tuesday. For the grill, try Chairman's Reserve Premium Hole-in-the-Bag Pork Shoulder, just $2.29 a pound. Or Johnsonville Bratwurst, 2 for $9 for a 19-ounce package. Whole watermelons are $5.99, and 16-ounce packages of strawberries are just 2 for $6. Don't forget about Gary's senior discount each Monday to Friday from open to 1 p.m. You'll love the savings this week at Gary's Superfoods, South B Street in Broken Bow.
Hello, I'm Chris Smith of the Palmer Monument Company. You already know about the advantages of pre-selecting your family memorial. Now there's yet another good reason to come and see us today. For the entire month of June, with a coupon from the newspaper, you'll receive additional savings off our already sale prices. We'll assist you in selecting the stone, the inscription, and the artwork, and we'll save you money too. Come see us during the after Memorial Day sale at the Palmer Monument Company in Broken Bow and Lexington.
8:34. We're going to do some catching up here now. We did receive quite a number of notes this morning in our note box. A good morning from Denise and a good morning from Steve. Says, have a great day. We hope you'll do the same, Steve. Also, Reed noted, I'm rooting for Tennessee. I played baseball with their pitching coach, Frank Anderson. He graduated from Grant in 1977.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's a kind of a tidbit of information you wouldn't expect. Reed Rogers rooting for Tennessee as he played baseball with pitching coach Frank Anderson. He graduated from Grant in 1977. A good morning from Pearl. And Karen Evans noted that, let's see, House of the Rising Sun, you made Jeff's morning. Well, I'm glad. Then the other thing that happened is I had promised Brent Apperson a pork chop because I had given Grant Winter, our news director, a couple of pork chops along the way when I don't know, you get the package of 3 usually, and I usually eat 2 and then 1 later. And I know Grant's a bachelor, and I thought, well, I got a spare pork chop here. So a couple different times I've given him a pork chop. And I started feeling bad about it the other day, and I told Brent, you know what? I want to get you a pork chop. And because I had a package of 3, and Joan does a great job of grilling them up on the Traeger. Things kind of went south. I was packaging it up last night before I went to bed, and I just kept looking at it, and next thing you know, I inadvertently took 2 bites out of it. And I thought you wouldn't notice, but...
That's what I'm amazed about. Like, you didn't think I was going to notice.
Well, actually, I didn't bring... As you notice, I didn't bring it this morning. And then, you asked about it earlier, so I called Joan and said, bring the pork chop out. And there it is, right on your desk, there on your table. So, also today, we're going to be giving you a chance to get your lawn manicured by Dave's Knife Sharpening and Lawn Service.
Cha-ching! Another live read.
And win a steel weed eater from RT Ace Hardware.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come and mow the winter's lawn, I should say manicure it, I will bring the new steel weed eater with me and award that to whoever wins the drawing.
Nice.
Now, it's real easy to register. Just be listening. We'll have a little opening, and then you call 872-2801, and we'll put your name and number down. And then I think, what is it? I think I need to look up the contest rules, too, on Sandhills, because there's some information there. I'll pass that along later. I asked Jeremy about it yesterday. Got to be 18 years old.
Oh, okay.
To participate. And there's some other things, rules.
Yeah.
Never liked
There's
it.
always those.
Never liked rules.
So, are you donating this to the station, or is the station having to pay your fee for the prize? You understand my question?
Well, as in so many cases in business, especially some of the examples
Is this a conflict of interest for
no,
you?
not really, because
you're the owner here, and you're obviously the owner of Dave's lawn service and knife sharpening business. Cha-ching. We'll put another live read down there for that. Yeah, I was just curious if because I mean, you're involved in both entities. I was wondering if, number one, is it a conflict of interest? And number two, are you forcing one entity to pay for the other entity to do this giveaway? Or are you donating it?
Well, in this case, it's not really forcing because I have control of both ends.
Oh.
So I'd call it more like double dipping.
Oh, okay.
I'll be able to, and businesses do this a lot. They create offshore shell companies, charge each other back and forth. It's common procedure. It's called good business. And so what happens here? I've got the lawn business, lawn manicuring business, knife sharpening, is separate. That's a LLG, I believe it is. Lifelong goal.
Oh, okay.
So I've got that over there as an entity by itself, LLG. And then I've got Custer County Broadcasting, which is a C Corp. Okay. So I can sign the checks for Custer County Broadcasting Company, and my signature will make the check valid. I can send the bill from the lawn manicuring service, to Custer County Broadcasting Company, and basically pay myself.
Okay, so the station is paying you for doing this.
Well,
and that's what you mean by double dipping.
Well, it's part of the promotion.
Oh,
I know in the promo it says have collaborated KCNI, KBBN with.
Oh, a collaborative effort.
Yeah. And so that means you're patting your pocket on both ends, and that's what there's examples out there. Watch the big businesses out there. I'm just following their model.
So this is an opportunity. Whoever wins.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, as I have said before, and as I have found out from personal experience, what you charge makes this one of the most valuable prizes that we've ever given away if you go by the dollar value of it. But this is also an opportunity, I would think, for you through your lawn service or whatever you're calling it.
Yeah.
What was it again? What's the actual name of it?
It's Dave's Knife Sharpening and Lawn Service.
Cha-ching.
LLG, Lifelong Goal.
All right, cha-ching. We'll add that to the toll for live read. Another plug there. It's an opportunity for you to showcase your skills, right? So here's my question. When you're done mowing the winter's lawn, are you going to be like sometimes someone will come and do a roof for somebody or put siding on, and then they put the little sign in the yard that, gives the name of the business and, hey, this is what we did. Are you going to do that for on the winter's lawn? You got a little sign that you're going to stick in the ground and say, lawn mowed by Dave's Lawn Service.
That's not a bad idea.
So that when people drive by, they can go, oh, wow, look at that. Man, he does work.
That's not a bad idea. And what I could do there is, since I have the radio side, I might be able to see a sign person and do a trade where I wouldn't have to come up with any cash for the sign. Offer them some advertising on the radio. So I would not have to dig into my pocket at all.
Well, you just, just get a big deal. Well, you know what? To save even more money, just if you have, say, an old box or whatever, just cut, if it's big, just cut off a portion of that box and then just write on it with a black Sharpie, and then make that your sign and just put it in the ground. Done by Dave's Lawn Service.
That's an idea, Brent, but I think it would not be professional. And since I have 2 toolboxes to complete these goals, I think I have it at hand. And again, folks, I know sometimes you think, boy, Dave's a jerk, that he's gone downhill. He's become a capitalist pig. What I'm doing, folks, is I'm following the examples set by large businesses in this country, large corporations, and I've modeled it down to a smaller business, which is a lawn service. And that would be my shell company. And then I have Custer County Broadcasting, which has been around since 1949, very solid company, and so I can funnel things back and forth. And I used to feel bad about that sort of thing, but I'm looking at these examples we have in this country, and I just thought, shell company offshore seems to work.
Okay.
By the way, yesterday when I was at the economic development meeting yesterday, they got into a conversation that I want you to know I restrained myself, Brent.
Oh, okay.
Because they didn't really think, they were talking about some properties that they have that they're maintaining right now, and
sure.
they need mowed. and I think it was Scotty said it's amazing how much money people get to mow anymore. And all of a sudden, there was quite a few people looking over to me.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Dave Birdie.
I've got the bill to prove that, which is not going to get paid, by the way.
Well, yesterday you was finally resigned. You were going to pay it. Today you're not going to. I've got an idea for that, too.
Okay.
I think we can maybe work out
It's a bogus bill.
Well, no, wait a minute.
Because you snuck over to my house without my knowledge and mowed my yard, which, again, as I have said 1,000 times, greatly appreciated. But you were doing it as, I thought, a friendly gesture, a good neighbor gesture, and then out of the blue I get this ridiculous bill in the mail saying I owe you over $300 for mowing my yard.
See, that's the difference. You say gesture, right? That's the word you're using, a good gesture?
Yes, I thought that's what it was. You didn't lead me to believe it was anything but that. And then you...
And
give me a bill
as a super
out of nowhere.
Listen, as a businessman, I call that a super stick, not a gesture. Stick it to them, super stick it to them.
Well, yeah, that's certainly what you did.
And what happened yesterday during the meeting? I looked over. The manager of BD looked at me, Dave Birdie, and he kind of went, Dave,
so
you're
going to treat Custer County Economic Development like you treated me? You're just going to show up unannounced and mow those properties and then stick them with a bill that they're not prepared for?
I was honest with them at the meeting. I did finally speak up and say, yes, I would come over and mow those for you without your request and then send you a bill. And everybody seemed to understand what I was talking about.
I'm sure they did.
The Nebraska Department of Transportation is looking for workers in Ansley and Broken Bow. Training and career development provided, advancement opportunities, ample paid time off, work-life balance, comprehensive benefits package, including matching retirement contribution. And at the Nebraska Department of Transportation, they reward their employees that work hard with a friendly and supportive work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. Now, you must apply online, so here's your address. Online address is statejobs.nebraska.gov. And they are an equal opportunity employer and veterans preference employer.
Callaway's Pioneer Picnic coming up this weekend. I think we're going to go over to Callaway and talk to folks involved in putting together the Pioneer Picnic celebration. We'll be doing that later in the week here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. But it's coming up this weekend, and a large part of the Pioneer Picnic is always the Seven Valleys Rodeo. Seven Valleys Rodeo scheduled to kick off this Friday at 7:30 at the rodeo grounds on Highway 40. Now, if you've never made it to the event, make sure to come this year. You will not be disappointed. It's a great fun time. Saturday will include a full day of Pioneer Picnic events, and then on Sunday at 10 a.m., the Seven Valleys Rodeo picks up again with slack before it ends the fun weekend at 7:30 in the evening with the rest of the rodeo activity. So make sure to visit Callaway this weekend, join in the festivities, and come and watch the Seven Valleys Rodeo, all a part of Callaway's Pioneer Picnic this weekend.
His headphones are going on. The mower is fired up. You have the entire next song to call in and get registered for Dave's promo giveaway. Dial 308-872-2801.
Steve Earle and Copperhead Road on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Thanks for your calls. And we want to thank WinQuest, one of our sponsors. And again, they've got their WinQuest summer tool sale going on through the 24th, 2 full weeks to save on all the Napa branded tools, as well as many DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman's tools. And whether you're a master lawnmower or you work in a 4-bay shop, you'll find the tools you need at great prices. Tool purchases qualify you for prizes including a gear wrench tool, Carlisle jack stands, and that is June 12th through the 24th. So it's underway at WinQuest Incorporated, your local Napa store here in Broken Bow, one of our sponsors for the Dave promo, professional mowing of a lawn, and a steel weed eater given away to one lucky winner by registering when you hear the little request for call-ins. So,
to me, that's the most important part of the prize, the weed trimmer.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's just my opinion.
Let's see here. Today, Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad would like folks to know that the rail crossing on Smith Avenue in Anselmo will be closed for work, for maintenance work there today. And that is happening today. Work is planned to be completed by the end of the day tomorrow. So they started that this morning around 8:30.
I want to remind you that this is the day to get your dry cleaning in. If you need some dry cleaning done, the Cleaning Shack is here in Broken Bow, and it is located inside the Quilting Shack, which you'll find on East Highway 2. Drop-off deadline for your dry cleaning is tomorrow on Wednesday by 11:30. Make sure you have it in by then to have it back the following Wednesday by 4. Also, when it comes to the Quilting Shack, don't forget, as you get started on your summer 4-H projects and continue to work on them, they offer a 20% discount on your purchase for 4-H. You can also find the Word of the Week on their Facebook page right now. They'll have one each week giving you a chance at a discount on your purchase. The Quilting Shack, East Highway 2, Broken Bow. A reminder, they're back to their regular hours. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 11 until 4. That's the Quilting Shack in Broken Bow. And don't forget, the Cleaning Shack is inside. And if you want your dry cleaning done, make sure you have it in by Wednesday, 11:30 tomorrow morning, so you can have it back the following week.
Thank you very much, Brent. Here's some rules for the contest real quick, the promotion rules that we were just talking about. You must be 18 years of age to win. Winner must be inside or within 10 miles of Custer County. And you can have your lawn mowed by yours truly, but they say here it would be nice if it was manageable. In other words, if you win, I really can't mow an alfalfa field. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of even tough for Dave's mower to get over those 5-foot tall weeds.
Yeah, that's just a request here. And then there's a whole bunch of legal things here that go along with the contests on the radio that you can read, by the way, on the contest page of Sandhills Express. And the Dave's Promo Giveaway Sweepstakes started this Monday, yesterday, and runs through the end of the month. So get those calls in when we give you a chance to do so. Love to come and mow your yard with the old zero turn. Manicure it for you.
If a person wins, can they choose someone else's yard for you to mow?
Well, now, wait a minute. I don't know. You better talk to the contest rules guy, Jeremy, about that.
I was just wondering if someone won and then they had you come over and mow my yard for free. I would just love to see you do that. Not to give people out there any ideas.
That would hurt. That would hurt.
I think that'd be great.
I probably would have to get a lawyer on that one. Ansley Lumber. Ansley, America. Boy, are they set up for this summer. Fix up buildings, whatever you're up to, fencing. They are getting, ready for the summer. Starts tomorrow. Ansley Lumber has the LP Expert Finish and Diamond Coat siding, Timber Tech and Armadillo decking. They have the Pella and Marvin windows, creosote, copper, Q-nap, and hedge posts. They also have the ag supplies you're going to need, metal for different jobs out there for buildings and so forth, post frame buildings with visualizer and pricing, Benjamin Moore Paint. They also have the selection of shingles that you would expect a lumber yard to have and maybe more. They also have quartz and granite countertops and cabinetry. Call them at 935-1815 or stop by Ansley Lumber and Supply, located and operated in downtown Ansley, open Monday through Friday 8 till 5:30 and Saturday 8 until noon. And don't forget, they deliver.
Pleasure Lanes in Broken Bow doing something really neat this summer for the kids. Summer Bowling for Kids on Wednesdays. Now, this is for kids anywhere from kindergarten through the 12th grade. And on Wednesdays, you get 2 games of bowling, your shoe rental, a hot dog, chips, and a pop, all for $13. What a great way for the kids to spend the day. This is every Wednesday in June and July. They do it from noon until 2. If you have any questions or would like more details about it, you can call Wendy at 870-3499. The note says, parents, you're welcome to stay and help the kids out if you like, or you can drop your kids off and come pick them up once the bowling is done. This is happening, of course, at Pleasure Lanes in Broken Bow. And to check out other bowling opportunities, we encourage you to check out the Pleasure Lanes Facebook page and the Instagram page for Pleasure Lanes. Don't forget Summer Bowling for Kids on Wednesdays this month and July from noon until 2.
We'll take a time out. When we come back from the news, we'll have a guest in the studio yet this hour. Henry's coming in from Callaway, so stay tuned for that.
Aero Aviation, let us take control.
Remember the time you used to spend fighting weeds and bugs? Now you can spend that time elsewhere because aerial application is your best advantage against these problems. Let Aero Aviation take control.
When you need a helping hand to get the most from your land, Aero Aviation, let us take control.
For over 50 years, Aero Aviation has served the area. Contact Casey for your aerial application today.
Lashley Land Recreational Brokers is proud to offer Custer County Canyons and Wildlife, a 721-acre ranch located approximately 8 miles southeast of Arnold, Nebraska. These picturesque canyons are full of a wide variety of wildlife, to the extent this would be an outfitter's dream. The property is available as a whole or in 2 tracks. Call me, John Farley, or check it out at lashleyland.com.
Listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Developing news from Delaware. CBS News has just learned Hunter Biden has reached a deal with prosecutors on tax and gun charges. An initial trial date's been set for former President Trump's classified documents case. U.S. District Judge Aileen Cannon says it will begin August 14th in Florida. The Coast Guard expanding its search for a submersible that's set out to take tourists to the Titanic wreckage. Marine archaeologist Steve Nagowitz.
While there are many assets around the world that could be mobilized to raise the sub if they found it, I'm not sure within the time frame of the power and oxygen in the submarine that they could make it in time.
South's in for more severe weather after more than 10 confirmed tornadoes. This woman lives in Moss Point, Mississippi.
I ran to the hallway and kind of got on the floor and just stood there, and the whole house just started shaking and everything. Windows were blowing, busting out everywhere. It was a scary moment.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Nick Cope.
Scores in baseball from last night. The Giants have now won 8 in a row as they came back from down 4-0 to beat the Padres 7-4. Reds topped the Rockies 5-4 for their 9th win in a row. Joey Votto made his season debut and hit a go-ahead 2-run single. Cincy now in first place in the NL Central. Rangers continue to pace the AL West. They took care of the White Sox 5-2, and Max Scherzer allowed a run in 8 innings as the Mets crushed the Astros 11-1. In the NBA, the Nets named former UConn coach Kevin Ollie as an assistant on Jacques Vaughn's staff. In soccer, Lionel Messi is scheduled to debut for MLS club Inter Miami on July 21st in a match played in Fort Lauderdale against Mexican club Cruz Azul. And the headquarters of the 2024 Paris Olympic organizers was searched by French investigators today as part of a probe into suspected corruption.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, look for sunny to partly cloudy conditions with high temperatures working up to 90. Winds becoming gusty from the south and southeast, increasing to 15 to 25. Then for tonight, mostly cloudy with showers and storms becoming likely, a low of 65. Wednesday, still lingering chance for some showers and storms, otherwise becoming partly sunny, back to 84. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
Guys, stop putting your love life on hold. U.S. Pharmacy has some exciting news. If you've been wanting to try Viagra or Cialis, now is the perfect time. Call today and receive 50 little blue or little yellow pills for only $120 with free shipping. Why order some low-dose sildenafil from one of those subscription services when we can give you what you want now? Call 800-711-6818 and we'll rush your order, discreetly packaged to your door. Been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? Call U.S. Pharmacy at 800-711-6818 for as little as only $120 for 50 pills. Need your package in a hurry? Call 800-711-6818 and ask about our express shipping option, and we'll rush your order to you as soon as possible. Save money on the little blue or yellow pill you've been wanting to try. Again, 800-711-6818 now. That's 800-711-6818.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Good morning to you.
9:04 is your time. It is 74 degrees outside under a sunny sky. As promised, Henry is here from Henry's Callaway Bar. How you doing,
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
It's good to have you in again. It's good to see you, man. You've been getting some sun.
Yes, I've been working outdoors a little bit.
Wow. Yeah. Then you don't just stay behind the bar and
no,
Yeah, you got a farmer's stand.
Got
going
a farmer's stand going.
You're definitly dived into Callaway.
Yep,
you got
totally
got it going
100%.
on.
Yep.
It's good
Henry, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
If a person, say, gave you, brought you a pork chop, and you opened it up and you got ready to eat it yourself, and noticed that there were two great big bites taken out of it, would you eat it or not?
I don't know. Who took the bites?
Oh, who do you think? Him. Have you seen it? This is the pork chop right here.
Oh,
Look
goodness. Look
at
at that. That's quite a bite.
It looks so good.
What has bothered me about it is, as I have continued to think about this, it's obvious that he just grabbed it with his hand and ate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think that bothers me more than the bite does.
It's mostly because if you're going to eat a cold pork chop, that's what you do. You just grab it and bite into it. And I wasn't going to, Brent. I apologize. I wish you'd get over it. It's kind of embarrassing.
Just heat it up. It'll kill all the germs.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking about, to be honest with you. Because it smells heavenly. I got to tell you. It's seasoned well, you can tell.
And dip it in applesauce.
Oh, applesauce. Applesauce, pork chops, and applesauce.
Is it applesauce good with pork chops?
Yeah, it is. And I thought since your last name is applesauce, it'd go good.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Here's a funny story for you. This is a true story. I got ready to, I was playing, I guess my senior year, we went to Albion for district golf, and they were reading off the pairings when you went to the first hole. I kid you not, the guy announced me as Brent Applesauce.
Yeah,
I'm not lying. Brent Applesauce. And I'm like, what?
That might stick.
Yeah.
It might.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. Henry, busy weekend coming up, right?
Busy weekend for us. I've been doing a lot to get ready. Pioneer Picnic, you guys just talked about that. It's our biggest celebration in Callaway, and there's a lot going on. Street dance both Friday and Saturday, and then Saturday's our day. We do a lot on Saturday. Last year, before the parade, I had a bunch of people knocking on the door looking for Bloody Marys, so we decided this year at 10 a.m. we're open for Bloody Marys. Yep. And then in the afternoon, the CWF kids, actually their parents, are putting on the cornhole tournament. You can register, I think at 11:30 registration starts for that. We have had requests for frozen drinks. we really don't want to do it in the bar because it just adds another layer that we're not ready for right now.
Right.
But we are going to do frozen drinks at our tiki bar on both Friday and Saturday. So there will be frozen drinks. And it should be a hot day. I haven't seen the latest forecast, but I didn't see any rain yet. Cross your fingers. And then our main event is Graham Nancarrow. This time he's coming from Las Vegas. So he's been playing Vegas. So he's playing Vegas, coming to Nebraska for 2 days, and then going back to Vegas. It will be the last time. I know I said this last year, but I can't afford him unless we get a big sponsor. He's playing Vegas now.
Yeah.
We can't compete with Vegas money.
Yeah.
Callaway in Vegas, that's quite a,
Yeah, isn't that great?
Well, even in spite of that, though, Henry, it's obvious that he likes this place.
Yeah, he does.
Just the fact that he is coming back.
He
so
does.
I think that says a lot for you and just for the community of Callaway.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's probably one of the best cover bands I've ever heard because you shout out anything and he'll play it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then always late night burritos have been a big hit. So we'll have those on both nights, Friday and Saturday. Mrs. Robinson's will be providing the late night burritos.
Wow.
So that's our day. And then, there's the rodeo going on, street dance on Friday also.
Parade and all of the...
Parade and also everything.
Things happening in the park. And
Yeah. Turtle race, when is it? Toad races?
I know which it was, turtle or toad. I imagine you could get both in there.
Yeah.
They always the Pioneer Picnic's been going on for a long time, and it, you've got the kite flight, which is huge as well. But Pioneer Picnic's been around for many, many years, and it's a great tradition.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen our Facebook ad. We use Facebook because it's free.
There you go.
Yes.
We have over 2,500 hits on our latest ad. I'll have to show you guys in the next break. So check out our Facebook page. It's Henry's Callaway, Nebraska.
And if you're wondering, folks, it's quite creative. Henry goes to some effort for a little skit of some sort.
Yeah, and we have a cameo this year by
you do?
local Cowboys.
Okay.
Oh boy. So yeah, check it out. I did see some of you showed me when we were, I think, actually in your place.
Yeah.
And Henry's a pretty good actor. He's got some things going on there.
Nice.
So.
It's not me. It's my family. I have Granny and my biker buddy and.
Cool.
Yeah. So check that out, and more to come, I would imagine. But all right. So
I wanted to also mention we're just doing a plug for the Callaway Community Foundation. We have a co-ed mushball tournament coming up. The deadline to sign up, we put the 26th, but we're going to change that to the week before. So anybody out there wants to play, it's fun. It's like, how would you describe this ball? Oversized softball?
Yeah, it's bigger than a softball. It's about the size of a small muskmelon, basically.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
Okay.
Small cantaloupe. Yeah, muskmelon cantaloupe.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cantaloupe.
Yeah, it's a little smaller than that, but you can get your hand around it for the most part. But I think as it's played with, it just gets softer and easier to handle, too.
That's why they call it mush ball, because it does get softer. And it's just a fun event to kick off the awareness for our new swimming pool. They're breaking ground in August, was last I heard. So we want to raise money for the pool and just bring awareness that, hey, come out to Callaway soon. We're going to have a great new pool.
And you'll be playing that on the softball field that's on the edge of town.
Yep, we're getting the fields ready. So there will be half the field. There's 2 fields there. One field will be used for concessions. We'll have a beer garden. And so,
that's a good idea.
Yes, there you go. Hamburgers, hot dogs. It should be a fun weekend.
And I think the one is grass and the other's dirt, or is it?
One is grass and the other infield is dirt. They both have grass outfield.
Yeah. So you're going to have the concessions on the one with grass on the infield.
Yes.
Yeah. So it'll be real nice.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And you usually play softball on dirt. This is mush ball. I happen to have played this game one time many years ago, and it's something that everybody can play because it is a mush ball, and you just think you're going to nail it, and it's going to go a long ways. And it goes a ways, but not real far, and it doesn't hurt anybody if it runs up their arm and hits them on the chin.
Right. Yeah. So it should be a really fun event, and we're going to give first, second, and third place prizes to the teams.
I don't even think you use a glove, do you?
Women can use a glove.
Okay.
Men cannot.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the rule.
So how many? It's co-ed, right?
It's co-ed.
So is there a minimum number? Do you have to have so many of each gender on the team?
You have to have at least 4 females on the field.
On the field.
Right.
Okay.
So there'll be 10 players on the field.
Okay.
And we'll pitch to your own team. So it's an informal game. It's really for fun.
Then you pitch it slow pitch style.
Yep. Slow
You
pitch
pitch
style.
to your own team, you said?
Yes.
Oh.
See, you guys could play.
Dude, I'm sorry, but I'm thinking I would love to pitch to Christy. That'd be great. I would love to see Dave pitch to Christy, actually.
How are you going to throw a beanball with a mush ball?
I'd love to see you with a pork chop pitching.
Yeah.
Taking a bite out of it.
I think I could do that. And that way, you could throw me out for doctoring up my hand with a pork chop.
There you go.
Spices.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, by the way, it's Christy's birthday today. Did you know that?
It is her birthday today. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where is she?
She's at.
So apparently taking
a birthday off.
I think unfortunately she might be at a funeral service.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't know that.
But it is her birthday, so happy birthday, Christy.
Happy birthday, Christy.
All right, and that's coming up. The mush ball is when?
July 15th.
July 15th.
We're really here to talk about Pioneer Picnic.
We are.
Oh, okay.
But that's something to look forward to. Yeah. And then, of course, the Pioneer Picnic, all the things that go on, the rodeo, the parade, all the things you mentioned.
Yep.
And then you're going to be open. I mean, you kind of have a big day, but you're going to be open through that.
Yeah, we have a big day. We have a lot of family coming in this year, so it should be fun. Okay. Mikey's coming back.
Good.
She's our, we call her the pit boss because she handles all the money. She's an accountant. So.
That's a good friend to have.
We put that on her shirt this year, pit boss.
Nice. Nice. So since you've been in last, any new concoctions, any new drinks, or are you just serving those good ones?
I don't know if you've tried the Callaway Sunrise we made.
No.
Yeah, we made a
Callaway Sunrise.
The Callaway Sunrise. And we have made a lot of, we call them mocktails. They're not cocktails.
Yes.
They're mocktails, no alcohol in them. We've done some events for the hospital where we serve nothing but mocktails. So there's some delicious ones.
Oh, I bet.
Well, you guys use fresh berries or whatever you're doing.
Fresh berries, citrus, mojito. You know, the mojitos are mint from our garden, so it's seasonal.
Can you make a non-alcoholic mojito?
Yes. Yeah,
well, I bet that's pretty good.
They're very refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you get as smart when you drink those as when you drink the ones. But,
your singing ability gets really good too when you drink the real ones.
Karaoke.
Karaoke's great.
Compare. Never mind.
It's singing juice.
Yeah, there you go. But boy, the drinks there are great. It's such a nice change. And the options you have are nice. And then, not to mention, where are you at with food right now? The pizza's still going?
Pizza's going really strong. So we're up in our pizza game, adding a new prep station, new stove here coming up in the next couple months. So that's just really taken off. We never intended to be a pizza joint.
Yeah.
But we are the pizza place now. So we have people coming from Cozad, people coming from Arnold saying, hey, we came for your pizza.
Nice.
And then I serve them a cold drink.
Well, of course you do. Either alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's great. That tells you something when they travel, 30 minutes or so to come get a pizza.
Right. Yep. So the pizzas are going great, and that's still just we want to concentrate on just making the best pizza out here. So
that sounds good. That sounds good. I like going to Callaway to see the doctor and then going over and have a pizza and a drink.
Yeah, that's usually when I see you. You're just coming back from the doctor.
Hey, he said the blood pressure's not too bad, know.
Yeah, fix me up.
Good for 2 to get back up there.
What time do you guys open up?
We still open at 4. For Pioneer Picnic, we will open at 10 a.m. on Saturday for our famous Bloody Marys, and we will be open till 2 o'clock. I think it's the.
Is that 2 o'clock then?
For just this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll try to get people out by 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Usually there's a cutoff before that.
And then normally non-Pioneer days.
So Friday, Saturday we're open until 1 a.m. and then we have a soft close for 10 p.m. But if there's a group of people there, we don't kick them out. We'll stay open till 1 a.m. if they want to. Stay and have fun.
But if there's nobody around, nothing's going on, and you guys can get a little sleep. And,
Yeah. And we did start closing on Sunday, so we finally have a close day, which has worked out great for Brooke and I.
Oh, I'm sure. You know.
But we are going to be open to maybe private events on Sunday.
On Sunday, but not just regular.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Henry, I mean, it's great that you did that to introduce yourself, but I think most people understand that you got to have a life.
Right. Yes. Even when we're closed, we're Brooke and I are still on.
Yeah.
Or when we're not there, we're still on.
That's right.
You know, on Sunday, prior to being closed, we would still have our phone ring to ask if they want to use the red glass or the green glass.
Well, sounds like a great time, and it's coming up quick here. This is Tuesday already, so get ready and make your plans. The Callaway Parade is always really nice and fun, and
it is.
I don't have the poster in front of me. We're going to come over and do a remote later, and we'll kind of go through all the details.
Yeah, we'll get all the details.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to have fresh donuts this year.
You are?
Oh, wow.
For the live.
Are you going, Brent, or you know?
Well, I don't know, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of us jockeying for that particular remote if Henry's going to have fresh donuts.
Yep, provided by Mrs. Robinson.
Oh, nice.
I put my order in last week.
All right. That's always tough because when you first get there, you go, well, maybe I shouldn't have the treat until afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
But you always hang around a little while.
There you go.
All right. Henry, thanks a lot. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it. It's good
Thanks
to
for
see
having me.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Do you know Liana over there?
Yep, I know her.
The Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency,
Yeah,
Liana.
sure know her. Yep.
See, she stop in there once in a while?
Yeah, she does.
I think I actually was there once when she was actually working there.
Yeah.
Does she help you once in a while?
Yep. She does everything. I don't know what she doesn't do.
I know.
Now she raises her little mini cows and
mini cows. She's still on the school board, I think.
Yep, still on the school board.
Runs a insurance agency, had kids and all that.
Yeah.
Well, she worked with us, as you know, for a while, and she is a multitasking genius.
Yeah.
And that makes her really good at her job at the insurance agency because this health insurance thing and coverage changes all the time, and Liana stays right with it. And she's the go-to if you have a question about that sort of thing. And then Tina over here at the shop here at the office in downtown Broken Bow is here, so you don't have to drive to Callaway. Tina will take you, take care of you here. And then Chip, you know Chip.
Yep, saw him this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
You still got the mustache going, big mustache?
Yeah.
Did you see him on the billboard down here?
Yeah.
Does he wink at you when you go by?
No.
If the wind's blowing really good, I think his mustache kind of wiggles.
Does it blow?
Yeah. I think so.
Well, back to business here. Chip also is really good with the ag side of things, car insurance, home insurance, pivots, and that sort of thing. And Tina here can do that same thing. Liana, I think she's pretty busy with the healthcare side of things, but man, she's good at it. And let me throw out the phone number here. Callaway numbers 836-2201. Broken Bow numbers 872-6996. Thanks for helping out with this live read because there's a whole lot of copy here I didn't want to read.
Okay.
I think we covered it, didn't we, Brent?
I think so, yeah. You did a good job.
Yeah. I really like Liana. I think she's really sharp.
Yep.
And good heart.
Yeah.
She's nice. And Chip, enjoyed working with Chip when he first moved here and told me here a while back, he says, could be retirement age. He says, I just don't, I like what I do. And that tells you something right there.
I see him just riding a horse,
Yeah, he could ride a horse.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah,
spurs,
he'd look good on a horse.
Yeah.
I don't think he has one, but He could probably borrow one. And, yeah, Tina over here, she's great, too. She drives into town and takes care of you here, and I think 4 days a week here. All right, Henry. All right. Is there anything else we can...
Nope, just come out to Callaway this weekend, and big night on Saturday. Great band. Last year we had about 400 people on the street dance.
Wow.
So hoping to match that this year.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
You might consider, I know you're really into pizzas, but this pork chop here that Brent is dying to eat, even though I couldn't help myself and I took a couple bites out of it, is created by my wife, Joan. Now, I don't know if you know that. You do know this. She's a vegetarian.
Yeah.
So that is a pork chop cooked by a vegetarian, which is really good. So I could just see it on Henry's bar. Pork chops cooked by a vegetarian, available here.
There you go.
What do you think?
I don't know. It looks. I might have to have a bite of that. If it's okay.
Well, you know what? There's already been a bite taken out of it. Help yourself, Henry. Heck, I'll just eat what's left.
It's always fun having you, Henry. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you,
We'll
guys.
see you later this week.
Absolutely.
Or one of us will.
Yep.
We'll take a timeout. Start checking items off your warm weather to-do list with the help of Ansley Lumber and Supply. They have the materials you need. LP Smart Siding, featuring premium diamond coat technology, will protect your home for years to come. To protect from the top, ask about shingles and other roofing options. Need to rework or build a deck? Ansley Lumber has great material options there too. Strong, high-quality materials to keep your home safe and strong for years, all from their friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you along the way. Ansley Lumber and Supply, Main Street, Ansley.
There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the month of June is one more good reason: Palmer Monuments After Memorial Day Sale. Go and see Palmer Monument today, and when you bring the coupon from the newspaper, receive additional savings off their already reduced prices. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs, and they'll save you money too. During the After Memorial Day sale at Palmer Monument Company of Broken Bow and Lexington.
Whether you're called Layla, Janie, or Joe, Unique Rock lives here. 95.3 KBBN.
Yeah, John Hyatt, Something Wild, right here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. One more detail to cover, then we'll decide what to do with the pork chop.
I don't think I'm going to eat it. I appreciate the gesture, but cannot believe he would take a bite out of it.
I couldn't help myself.
And again, the problem I have is just knowing that you've touched it. Because I think that bothers me more than the bite out of the pork chop, because you can see a part of the pork chop because it's well seasoned, and you can see where like half of it has no seasoning on it, and you know why now, because you know that Dave was handling it and he rubbed all the seasoning off of it. So I just don't know. I don't think I can do it.
I hate to steal a phrase, but I would call it finger looking good.
I'm sure it was. I think you should just finish it. You started it, so you should just finish it. We need to finish the show, and we're going to do that right now by letting you know what's happening at Circle V Stitch and Post. Maybe you're starting up a new business, and you're wanting to spotlight it around the community. Maybe you can put a hat or a shirt together.
Oh, yeah.
And have it embroidered with Dave's knife sharpening and lawn service.
Cha-ching, ching,
Cha-ching.
ching.
There you go. Circle V Stitch and Post. Velma is ready to go to work for you, though, with her quality custom embroidery service. And maybe you do have a business and you want to put together some new shirts for the summer, or maybe even wanting to get them ready for the fall. She does shirts, jackets, caps. Does a great job, too, of making it look very stylish and personalized. Maybe you have a wedding that you've been invited to, or a baby shower coming up, and you're looking for a special personalized gift. Well, Velma can help you put together something very special. Just give her a call today at 872-6173 to get your creation started. Circle V Stitch and Post is located just north of Broken Bow, out on Paulson Road.
Thank you, Brent, and thank you for being a good sport this morning. And the next time that pork chops are grilled at the Bernie House, I will definitely save you one, and I will bring it over right away, so I will not be tempted to...
Fresh off the grill?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
And maybe I'll get 2-3 packs, and then we could each have 2. Well, and I better get another one. I could get one for Larry, too.
You have a nice porch area. We could just go over and sit out on your porch, and all of us just eat a pork chop. No fork necessary.
I'm not much for company.
Oh.
Don't really want company.
Okay. All right. That's why you just take over the leftovers to people. Yeah, we don't want to have you over. I'm not really into company. But here's a leftover pork chop.
When you're a
you can eat it at your own house.
Yeah, because when you're a top-notch business person, like the big corporation guys are, like I'm modeling my business after, you don't really have friends over. You have associates.
You know, you talk about these businesses that you're modeling yours after. You did hear that clip that I played of the president. His actual words. He's against you people. Right? Didn't he kind of come out and... I think I played it. We played it Friday?
Yeah.
CBS special news report, and he was against these companies that do these hidden charges in bills.
Yeah.
And jack the bill up with ridiculous fees. Huh?
Yeah.
See,
well,
even the president of the United States is against you. Doesn't think the way you're doing things is proper.
As I said, I respect the presidency, but he's never been a businessman. Here's the last thought.
Okay, final thought.
Because I know you're kind of
people have been tuning in since 7:30 to hear the final thought.
Yeah, I know. We could probably jimmy this deal in. I hate to put it that way, but alter the billing process. That's a better way to term it.
Yeah.
Now you received a bill. You have not paid it. I sent you 2 bills.
Not gonna pay it.
Okay, now settle down.
Because it was bogus. I didn't know the bill was coming.
Just listen.
You never said I had to pay for anything.
We might be able to work this into a tax-deductible donation.
Okay.
That's what big companies do too.
Oh,
that's
yes.
why they don't pay taxes, because they do a lot of tax,
Sure.
like that.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that? And maybe you could get your
sure.
bill cleared. And,
Yeah. Well, if it would clear my bill, I'd be open to it. Absolutely.
Okay. That's the show for today.
Okay.